In this clip, we will go through the general setup of the SmartDots software interface. At the top of the screen, we have the title bar, which gives you the name of the event that you're working with. Below that and to the left, there is the Files panel, which you can scroll up and down through using the scroll bar. There's a column for Files, Sample Number, Annotations, and Scale, all of which are sortable. We can demonstrate this using the Sample Number column. By clicking on it once, you can sort ascending. By clicking on it a second time, you can sort descending. You can also choose to show a search panel by right-clicking on the sample number header. At the bottom of the list, you click on Show Search Panel. A search panel appears, and in here, you can type some characters which are in one of your file names, and all samples with those characters in the name will appear below. Click on Close to hide the search panel. Below the file screen is the Adjustments panel, and here you can control the brightness and the contrast of the image. Clicking on the scroll bar will allow you to increase and decrease brightness and contrast. To the left of the Adjustments panel is the File panel, and like all panels in SmartDots, these can be resized. To do this, you place the cursor between the panels until the adjustment cursor appears. Click and drag to resize each panel. In the Annotation panel, you can choose to show or hide different readers' annotations by placing a check in the checkbox to the left of the screen. At the bottom of the Files panel are the Edit Annotation icons. Below these is the Sample Information panel. This gives all of the data for the sample which is shown in the viewing screen. You can scroll through this panel to show more or less information. It can also be resized. Below is the growth plot, which is interactive, and you can see that the dots on the growth plot correspond to the dots on the otolith. There is also a brightness graph and a redness graph, both of which are interactive. Next, we go to the icons at the top of the viewing panel. You have a draw line tool, you have a draw dot tool, you have a recycle tool, undo, redo, you have a measure scale bar tool, you have a measuring tool, and you've got a hide lines tool. At the bottom of the screen, there is the command bar. You have a button to go back, you have a button to save, you have a button to make the graphs appear. If you click on the Adjustments panel and click on the Adjust icon, you can toggle between showing the Adjustments panel or not showing it. All of the panels in the software userface are floatable. You simply click and drag one of the panel titles to a position on the screen where you would like to have it, and if you wish to return to the original layout, press the Reset button.